morning. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day on my Weight Watchers Blue Plan. So currently I am still exclusively breastfeeding, well, pumping, because I can't do the breastfeeding thing. My 6-month-old, which I can't believe he's getting so old so fast, it's crazy. So I do get 44 points a day, not counting my weeklies, and I really try, and my fit points, because I have been walking and things like that. So I do get a ton of points for today. So these videos that I'm making while I'm pumping, I'm not being so like careful about all the points, because my main concern is not losing my milk supply, and I know calories helps with that, but I really am using this to like try to eat healthy. And I hope that this gives you guys some meal ideas, especially if you are really busy and don't have a lot of time to cook like me. So yeah, so that's a lot of my main points for these videos. So it's about 4:15, almost 4:15 in the morning. I've already been up for an hour and 15 minutes because that's when I can get my work done while my baby sleeps. And I am ready for some food. I'm pretty hungry, so let me show you what I made. This is really simple and filling. Honestly, I really wish that eggs didn't bother my stomach so much, because I would love to add some eggs or yogurt. Yogurt also bothers my stomach. But I just have some toast with some light butter, 2 pieces. Oh, so this is 3, then 1, I use 1 point of like light butter. Apple 0, center cup bacon. 2 is for 1 point. So I know I've been eating this a lot, but this is pretty filling and delicious, and it doesn't take long to make. I met my work goals, like the things that I have to do, and so I think what I'm going to do is to try to like start on, maybe I'll do this for lunch, but start on some of the process of a recipe that I'm going to try today. So this is easy baked or air fried meat and cheese taquitos. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's by the Pound Dropper. And yeah, so what I'm going to try to do is to kind of like prepare all the steps that I can before Sam wakes up. Who knows when he's going to wake up. And then hopefully it'll make it easier to assemble. So really what I'm trying to do is, because I can't, like, in the beginning I was like trying to really do like just crock pot easy recipes, but those you could only do so much. So now I'm trying to, like, when I search through recipes, do things where it's like, okay, I could do this for like 10 minutes, throw it in the fridge until I could like do the next step. Because I don't know, I do enjoy cooking and I want to get better, and I don't like, and I have a baby, you know, that I want to give all my attention to, and I have a business too. So these little short bursts of things really help me out, and I hope some of you guys can find it relatable too. Like, I know not everybody has a baby, or not everybody like has a small business that they're working on, but people are busy with all sorts of things. So I really do hope that this helps. These videos helps me so much to try to keep me accountable too, which I appreciate. So you guys help me a lot, and I appreciate you. Alright, so the step that I'm going to try to get accomplished is kind of making the meat. This is supposed to be 96.4, but I couldn't find anything. So I'm going to cook up the meat, and then it says 3 teaspoons. I'm going to reread this. Why wouldn't they just put a tablespoon? Because unless I'm going crazy, 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. Anyway, of taco seasoning. I'm going to like do a smidge less though, because it's hot, and ever since being pregnant, I can't take spicy things anymore. And then it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a teaspoon of garlic. I am going to add more because I love garlic. Alright, here's my heated up pan. I'm going to just add the meat to it. Oh man. And go and wash my hands because I touched the little papery thing. Alright, here's a clop of garlic. Once again, I'm using more than I need to. And then here is a tad less of, I'm going with my memory of the taco season at. I think it is a tablespoon. I mean, I very easily could look it up, but apparently I'm not. Yeah, so I'm just going to break this up and put this all together. And once again, hope Sam stays asleep so I could at least finish this part, because if I do, I will feel very accomplished. Okay, so this is all cooked, which is awesome. Then I have a can of fat-free refried beans. I'm just going to try to plop into here. I think this is going to come together really nice and easy, and I'm sure that these would be, well, if they're any good, I feel like they would be good like reheated or frozen, because taquitos are pretty good when you reheat them. So this should make a couple of nice, well, a couple more than that, hopefully, of like nice lunches. Or you know what, this might even be a good like filling snack too, which I would love that. And yeah, so it's pretty easy. The next step is to add 1/3 of a cup of cheese dip. So the recommended was like the Tostitos kind, you know, that comes in a jar. But this week when we went grocery shopping, they were having a really good sale on that. And then whenever at my grocery store, whenever something goes on sale, like, and it's a really good sale, it's, unless you get it like immediately, it's all sold out. People really like deals, which is fine, because I think this one should work. It just wasn't the one that was on super sale. Okay, so I'm just going to heat this and mix it all together. I finished making it, but I don't know if you guys can see very well, but do you see that little, oh yeah. So his eyes are closed because our like desired wake time is 6 o'clock, but he frequently gets, oh, he's waving at us, but he frequently gets up at 5, and I just don't like to leave him in there, like, but like technically, according to what I read, like you're supposed to leave your baby in there until your desired wake time to like not establish bad habits. And generally if he's happy like this, I try to, so at least he's still resting, you know. But if he starts making a sound, then I go get him and I feed him and I start the day. But I do try to extend that first wake window time, so it doesn't become a habit, but it is always a habit. Like I think he spent like close to a week getting up at 6, and it was wonderful, but he's definitely likes to wake up at closer to 5, but it's okay, because I was able to finish the filling. So I just, ooh, this is the position he puts himself in when he's trying to get back to sleep. Maybe he's trying. Okay, well, I'll see. And he gave up. Say good morning to everybody, Sammy. We actually have been already up for quite a while, haven't we? Playing, trying to do tummy time, but he is not into tummy time anymore. He used to be awesome at it, but ever since he's learned how to sit, he just complains if we try to do tummy time. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You say, Mommy, I don't complain, I just tell you how I feel. Loudly. Yeah. You're having a good time though, keeping Mommy company. So I try to like not put him in things very much, very often, to give him time to like explore and practice whatever new skill that he's learning. Or I like to put him in the wrap, but man, he is just killing my back. I was trying to water the garden with him yesterday, and it was terrible. I have the boba wrap, which I absolutely love. I think it is awesome. And then I have the Lila Baby or something carrier. I think either the Lily Baby carrier doesn't work for me, or I'm doing it wrong. If you have recommendations on how to use this carrier, please let me know, because Sam really likes that Lily Baby carrier. I don't know how to say it. but it kills my hips when I did it. So I'm thinking I didn't place the waistband properly. Anyway, there's a point that I was picking up the camera for the Weight Watchers, other than to say please help, because I think he would love it, and I think it's time to maybe graduate out of the boba wrap because mommy's back hurts. Okay, so yesterday I was making this guy some peach puree, which is basically like the most simple smoothie in the world. So, but actually, because Eric and I, but more so Eric, yeah, I need to reposition this. So both of us, but mostly Eric, or more so Eric, is really nervous about him choking and things, which is why we're not even thinking about baby-led weaning. So even though it was like just frozen peaches, yeah, that's what you're going to try. He's having fun. We kind of like defrosted some peaches and we pureed it with water, and I just took a little sip and it was so good. So I made myself a smoothie yesterday because I'm trying to get rid of things from the freezer, and I'm also trying to use up some old bananas. So I'm going to do the same thing, but we defrosted it, which I think kind of helped a little bit. So I just used up whatever old, not old, but like whatever frozen strawberries I had in that one bag. That I'm going to try to defrost, and I'm going to try to use this as like the liquid, like blend this with some water, and then I'm just going to have like this is just a variety pack of like blueberry, strawberry, mango. I am going to defrost it so it's a little bit softer whenever I do make it, and throw in a banana, and it was really good. Well, it looks like today's a wrap day anyway, huh? Yeah, is this the only way you're happy, huh? You want to be as close to mommy as you possibly can? That's fine. My back pain is made up for by the extreme joy that this one finds comfort in being in the wrap, huh? Yeah, because I could already tell, like, I know I'm a new mom and first time mom, and I could already tell this time is going up so fast. So I'm just trying to really appreciate this, because this one's growing up, huh? Yeah. Yes, but we're struggling a little bit today, huh? Yeah, because nothing is fun. Everything is bothering you. So we are doing very old school of when he was a little baby. We're being in the wrap and watching a ceiling fan while mommy sings and dances, huh? Is that making you happy? Yes, but I hope you guys can tell I love being a mom. I know I like talk a lot about the challenges and stuff like that, but there is nothing in the world that makes me happier than taking care of this guy. A jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Ah, am I going to see a little smile? A jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Not really. He's like, Mom, I'm trying to watch the fan. He's my friend. We used to call the ceiling fan his friend because he just wanted to spend time with him. The ceiling fan. Okay, Sam is down for his nap. So I'm going to try to take end assemblies. Oh, these are hot. So let me just show you. So I have a little microwave dish, and I'm going to, these are corn tortillas, white corn tortillas. So typically I actually don't really care for corn tortillas. I'm much more of a white or a flour. Oh, so now I probably should make this a little bit more easier to do. So corn tortillas, to be honest, I almost feel like they dry out my mouth a little bit. But this is what the recipe calls for, and I want to try to work in general on making, or on just becoming less picky about different things. I'm a lot less pickier now than I was when I was a kid, but still, I for sure have room to grow, especially in vegetables. Obviously, this isn't a vegetable area. But in general, I just want to be less picky. So I'm like, you know what? I don't hate the taste of corn tortilla, and maybe if I like dip it in salsa or whatever, I could like this more. So that's what I'm going to do. So oh, but anyway, so because I don't eat a lot of corn tortillas, I didn't realize how breakable they were. So I had to look up online on how to make these without like breaking the tortilla so much. So all I did was I took like a damp paper towel and set it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Like I think I wrapped like 8 at a time. And yes, that is it. So I'm just putting in, the recipe calls for 2 to 3, I think it's 2 to 3 tablespoons of filling per thing. I am just doing, oh, hot, but these are not breaking, which is great, so it does work. But still pretty hot. Okay, yeah. Ooh, gotta put that one down. Yeah, so I'm just guesstimating. I'm just kind of filling them so that they look kind of like a taquito. Then over here where I'm placing them is just a baking pan. My oven is preheated to 425. So good to go. All right, here they are. Oh my gosh, I just dropped the cap. So then we're supposed to spray the top. I don't know how much, so I'm just spraying. And then sprinkle with some kosher salt. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oops, that was a lot. This is like finely ground. Alright, and then I just have to throw it into the oven and bake it. I think it's 15 to 20 minutes. I'm hoping these turn out really good because actually this is pretty simple to eat. Or simple to make. Alright, so this is like the baby food NutriBullet thing. So I just threw in the strawberries that I kind of defrosted. And so I did the same exact thing yesterday except for with peaches to try to make Sam's puree. Like I said, the puree turned out much more watery than we wanted to. But I used a tiny bit of the leftovers to make this awesome smoothie. So yeah, so I'm just adding some water and I'm going to blend it off camera. Alright, do you see how watery it is? Oh, that's awesome. So I just have this really ripe banana. Alright, so I know there's this huge debate about are blended fruits counted as points or not. If I was trying to be super strict, like I will be whenever I start trying to do the weaning process, I absolutely would count it as fruit. This was the other like just mixed fruit that I was kind of defrosting. But I have so many points and I'm just like, right now I'm not necessarily using Weight Watchers to 100% lose weight because I'm just... Alright, so I'm almost done with my smoothie. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to finish filming how to make this smoothie. I ran out of memory card space, but it is delicious. And then I pulled these out of the oven and oh my gosh, I'm really excited for lunchtime. I'm going to have to reheat them, but this was the time that I had to make them, so that's totally fine. But I'll probably let them cool down and maybe put them in a baggie or Tupperware or something. Okay, I'm going to try a bite while they're fresh, but realistically I'm just going to put it away, so. Oh man. That's really good. Yeah, I'm excited for lunch. Alright, so these are 2 points per... Oh, focus. There we go. 2 points first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 2 for a little bit more of the cheese to 9, 10. And then this is 0 point salsa. So I'm very excited to try this for lunch. Hey, so actually it's almost time for dinner. We just put Sammy down for the night. He really is struggling. I think his top teeth are coming in. Sorry, I'm going to take these off because the glare is going to drive me nuts and I can't see this far, so if I look crazy tired or anything like that, I don't know. until it's too late. But anyway, so my lunch was good, actually really good. And the only thing is that, so when I took that taste tester, I actually ended up eating the whole thing, the whole taquito, to be honest. The crunch makes it, and I just reheated it in the oven, and it just wasn't as satisfying. The white corn tortillas, totally fine. Didn't feel like I was like, it was sucking out the moisture out of my mouth at all, which is great. And yes, uh-oh, I could hear him. Anyway, he knows how to put himself to sleep afterwards, but still stresses me out. So yeah, so lunch was good, totally worth it. Really easy. I would actually make it again. When I reheat the leftovers, and I'm so thankful that there are so many leftovers, I am definitely going to try reheating it in the oven as opposed to the microwave, because I think that will make a world of difference. And oh, okay, so I always liked, you guys know I used to call it snack chat, but the snack is not happening. Oh, did I tell you I had some apple cinnamon Cheerios and oat milk for a snack? I was just like snacking while I was pumping, and it was kind of hard to film anything like that. But it all depends on the portion and the brand of oat milk that you have. Oat milk, if it's unsweetened, is generally 3 points, and then the it's 3/4 of a cup is 5 points for apple cinnamon Cheerios. So anyway, I'm trying to learn a little bit about codependency, and I'm not sure if what I'm doing is actually called codependency, but I really take on the feelings of others, and then like like the bad feelings of other people, and then like I think I almost make it worse. Like I really let it drag me down instead of bringing people up. And I really find that that's true with Sam, my baby, because like if he's having a tough day, I really I feel what he's feeling and stuff. And I think it's going to be really hard, especially in the future, because I want to be able to help him snap out of it, but I have a really tough time snapping out of it, of whether it's like stressful or bad mood or just anything like that. I have a hard time, especially when I like take on someone else's pain, discomfort, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that's codependency, but I'm going to try to like learn about it and work on that. So if you guys have ever done anything or know about anything, what that would be like a starting point, because I just don't think that that's, I don't want to do that, you know. And I feel like that's too much of a burden on him if I let Sam's mood, it's everybody, it's like everybody's I'm close to, but I think my eyes were really opened with that. Sam having a hard day really made my day hard too. But anyways, so if you have a good starting point for me, please let me know. So I am having my leftover spinach pasta that I made in the last, yeah, it's the spinach chicken pasta ricotta, I don't remember. All those words are in there, that I made from the last video. So that's what I'm going to have. Alright, that was the last day of leftovers for that dinner, so I ate them all. And I feel like I could give like a true review after like I've basically finished off the leftovers, because only I eat these Weight Watchers meals. So I have had it multiple days. Really solid, good, but the other pasta that I did, the one pot garlic chicken pasta, I think it is, by Emily Bites, that is better. That definitely beats it, but this one was super solid. Yeah, so that's it. I gotta pump and then go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out our shop, the link is below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like, and I'll see you later. Bye.